Hello, boys and girls. Welcome to this presentation. In this presentation, we're going to talk about 1.5 pie charts. Question 1. The question says work out the fraction of each amount. So this question is talking about the fractions. For example, if we take a look at A, he wants half of 60. Half of 60. There are several ways to answer this question. Some of these questions are simple. Some of them is simple, so we can answer them without using the calculator. And some of them needs the use of the calculator. Now, for example, let's take a look at A. He wants half of 60. By common sense, you can say that half of 60 is 30. But how did you calculate this? Let's take a look at the answer. He wants half, for example, here, of 60. It means half multiplied by 60. So this is the meaning of half of 60. And we pretend that there's 1 underneath the 60, and we multiply the ones here. We write them here, and multiply the ones here. We write them here, and then we divide them on each other. Let's do this. So 60 multiplied by 1 equals, very good, 60. And then 2 multiplied by 1 equals, good job, 2. And then 60 divided by 2 equals, very good, it's 30. So half of 60 is 30. Good job. Now, this is how you answer these questions. You can use the calculator to answer these. You can say 1 divided by 2, you divide 1 on 2, and then you multiply it by 60. You'll get the same answer. So A is 30. Let's take a look at the other questions. For example, let's take a look at B. In question B, we have 1/4 of 32. 1/4 of 32. Same idea. You can pretend that there's a 1 underneath the 32 and multiply the ones on the top and then divide them on the ones on the bottom. Same idea. Or you can divide 1 on 4 with a calculator. It will give you 0.25 and then multiply it by 32. You'll get the answer. So as we said, the first one was over 1 and it's 60 over 2 equals 30. Same idea, let's do the same idea here. It's going to be over 1 here, so it's when you multiply them, off means multiplying, it's 32 divided by 4, it equals, very good, 8. You can use this idea. Now, let's take a look at C. Same idea. We're going to say that 16 over 1, and the answer will be 16, over 8. When you multiply these together, and then these together. So 16 over 8, or divide by 8 equals, very good, 2. And then question D. 1/3 of 120. Same idea. We will say there's a 1 here, and the answer will be 120 divided by 3. And 120 divided by 3 equals what? Very good, 40. Good job. Now, E. 1/4 of 360. Same idea. We will put 1 here, multiply the ones on the top, equals 360. Multiply the ones on the bottom, equals 4. And then when you divide 360 over 4, you will get what? Very good, 90. Good job. And the last question, 1/8 of 260. Same idea. We will do it here. We will say that there's a 1 here, multiply the ones on the top, equals to 60, divided by the ones on the bottom, which is 8. And when you divide, 260 or 260 by 8 equals what? Equals Let's use the calculator for that. It might give us a decimal number. Let's go use the calculator and then come back. 260 divide 8 equals, good job, 32.5. Now let's go back. So the answer is 32.5. And this is how you answer a question like that. You can use the calculator, make the fraction divide 1 by 2, for example, here, and then the answer multiplied by 60. Or you can say that there's a 1 under the 60, multiply the ones on the top to get 60, and multiply the ones on the bottom to get 2, and then divide 60 by 2 to get 30. And this is how you answer this question. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time.